Hi everyone, I'm Tech, and welcome back to a brand new Horizon 5 news, thoughts and predictions kind of video. Now, this time we're not going over predictions and stuff, but more just the news side of everything. And, well, we've got some pretty sound news coming your way, pun intended. So yes, as the kind of bad pun at the start of the video suggests, we are taking a look at the Horizon 5 soundtrack. Now, we've got all of our usual stations with a few differences. Starting off with Horizon Pulse. We've got an entire list of all of the artists appearing on the Horizon Pulse label, some that you might know such as Dua Lipa and Forza Robinson, which I'm really happy about actually seeing Forza Robinson come back. There's also OTR, Sad Alex, Jungle, Remy Wolf, Same Hotel, and so many more. And honestly, I am looking forward to sort of having this soundtrack play as I'm racing my way through the middle of Mexico. Maybe with a certain Lotus Cortina. If you know, you know. Or perhaps maybe something with a bit more bass. For example, Horizon Bass Arena. Now, as we all know, Horizon Bass Arena has been a massive part of the Horizon sort of soundtrack, all the way from Horizon 1 to where it will be now with Horizon 5. Starting off with a few of the artists, we have got stuff like Metric, Wolfgang Gartner, who were also in the first Horizon game, and also Deadmau5. Now, I know somebody personally who is very, very excited about that, and I'll be interested to see which song they put into the little radio things. In fact, I believe it is already up on Spotify. So if you have Spotify, go and have a look and try and find some of the Horizon Bass Arena, Horizon Pulse, Horizon... what's the other one? Block Party, there it is. You can tell I'm recording this at different times to actually watching the stream of official stuff. Speaking of which, that is where all of this is coming from. It is coming from the Horizon Let's Go episode 10, which was the final Let's Go episode before Horizon 5's release, which at the time of recording is just over 3 weeks away, and I personally could not be any more excited. Moving on to Horizon XS. We've got people like Foo Fighters, Royal Blood, Nothing But Thieves, Bring Me the Horizon, Sophie Tucker, Oscar Lang, Arkells, and K-Flay, who, if you remember rightly, or if you've seen the E3 trailer, you will know that they did the background song to the E3 trailer. And honestly, I've taken a listen to it, and it's really pretty good, and I highly recommend doing it yourself. One other thing to note is Horizon XS also has a brand new host, as does one of the other stations too. Now, moving on to Horizon Block Party, we've got quite a fair few new artists again, such as internet famous Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow. We've also got the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, Mexican Institute of Sound, and also I'm looking forward to that one. There's Outer Sight, Odyssey, Random Recipe, Damon, Monica Lionheart, and so many more. Honestly, this is going to be quite a good soundtrack, but I really, really hope it might be just the best soundtrack. In fact, here's a question for the comments. What do you reckon was the best soundtrack out of any Horizon game, and which station? Now, for all of you classical fans, we all know that Timeless FM is really, really nice for classical music. However, this will be getting a little bit of a makeover for Horizon 5 by becoming Radio Eterna. Again, it is the same thing, it is Timeless FM, but once again with another brand new host, as well as a name change and a slight little graphic update. And there's also all your favourites? Sure. All of your favourite classical artists on there as well. Half of them I do not know how to pronounce the names of, but it's up on screen. Yeah, you can see them all there. And as well as all of that, we've got an update with everything being included in the audio settings, such as streamer mode, and the fact now that you can turn all the audio dials all the way down to 0 if you so wish. Just not the cars, please. But as we can see on screen, you've got speaker setups, whether you have the GPS voice on or off, whether you have car horns on or off, microphones on or off, speaker setups, light volume, GPS volume, all of the above, and of course streamer mode, which I am definitely going to be using for all future streams of Horizon 5 if I can, and also all future videos too. In fact, if you guys have got a Horizon 5 video you want to see me make a video on, do go ahead and let me know in the comments once again. So the other bit that I want to make a note of is the fact that blueprinting is back once again, this time with extra added event lab. This is the same thing of like event settings, which routes you want to do, but also there's a description to the routes now, which is honestly kind of interesting. And of course there's rules of play, which means that you can mess around with it something amazing. Honestly, I'm going to be making very, very good use of this, and I cannot wait to see what I can do with all this, because, oh boy, I have some ideas. And also, one of the other things that's coming to this game, if I can find where I've made my notes, it is the Lotus Evidence. The thing that you can see up on screen by Lotus. Why do you have to name your car so awkwardly? It is one of the cars that you can drive in Forza Horizon 5 with, I believe it is 4-wheel drive and a lot of horsepower, which means it is going to be very, very interesting. Oh, and it's electric too. Following on from all that, we go to the last bit, which is one of the other showcases that has been sort of teased at the end of episode 10, and that is Buggy and the Beast. Now that is a fantastic pun on the ever-known Disney film. I really hope it's a Disney film now, after saying that. It's been a while since I've seen it. But basically, this has you racing the number 25 Ford Bronco across from the top of the volcano all the way down and more towards the festival. It also has planes flying overhead, and you have to go up against 2 other monster trucks that are about twice the size of the truck that you're driving, which is honestly pretty cool. And that is about all I have for this little sort of Horizon 5 news video, just going over the soundtrack, some of the other little bits and pieces that have been added, such as the audio settings, streamer mode, and of course that showcase too. And one other thing that I do want to mention is the fact that a lot of the songs in this are original compositions made specifically for this game. And also a lot of the stuff on Hospital Records, including Fred V, Graphics, Metric, SPY, Etherwood, Urban Dawn, Flavor D, and also Makoto, as well as a whole lot of others, were also teased in the same stream as all the other sort of little different radios and such. And honestly, it is fantastic. All the ones on the Hospital Records area works, and a lot of them are also unreleased songs, as well as songs that were made specifically for this game, and little bits and pieces, such as I believe it might have been an original composition for the Buggy and the Beast showcase, but I'm not quite too sure, and I will need to go and check that, or if someone else that knows about it can check that in the comments, please do go ahead and let me know. And before we go, one final question. Should I release the background footage for this as its own separate video of me just rallying the Ford Capri Forza Edition in Horizon 4 across all kinds of little different off-road terrain? Do go ahead and let me know that too, and let me know what your thoughts are and how excited you are for Horizon 5, because I am really looking forward to it and I cannot wait to play it. But with that said, that is that video sorted. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please be sure to let me know the like, because it lets me know you like it and that you want me to make more stuff like this in the future. If you're new, feel free to go ahead and press subscribe and turn your notifications to all so you never miss an upload. I try and upload twice a week, every Wednesday and Sunday, so that's 2 new videos for you all to enjoy. And with that said, feel free to go ahead and post a comment, as I've said multiple times during this video. In fact, I think this might be a record for the amount of times I said about posting a comment in a video, but oh well. I love to read them, and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. And with that said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye. Horizon 5 is like 3 weeks away. Can it just be 3 weeks already? Please, I want to play this game.